here for round 2 of discount notes. So with discount notes, if you feel like you're still kind of not getting it, then you're watching this video. So hopefully going over a few more examples will help you understand it more. All right. So our first problem here, it says a case of 30 bags of hot fries is, I think that should say is only $15 at Sam's. They will go on sale for 15% off. What will the discount be? So I'm going to start out by circling. Oh, I didn't enable this, man. I'm tweaking. All right. I'm going to start out by circling $15, 15% off, and it's asking what will the discount be. So I'm only trying to find the discounted amount. So mini step, I'm turning 15% into a decimal, which is going to be 0.15. This is what I'm going to use to be able to punch into my calculator. So now I'm going to multiply $15, right, times the percent, which is 0.15. And in my calculator, I'm going to do that. Boom. And then I end up with 225. Since we're talking about money, that's $2.25. Am I done, though? Because it asks, what will the discount be? What will be the discount? In this case, I'm done because it's only asking us to complete one step. It's not asking for the sale price or what's the total. It's just asking for the discount. So that's it. I'm done with this one. See, this stuff can be pretty easy, like, especially when it's only one step, right? I know that I get that the 2 steps are a little bit harder and more complicated, but once you get the hang of it, you're just multiplying. That's it. All right. Next one up. It says highlighters are $19.98. However, they are not selling as well this season. Big Lots decided to discount them for 7.5% off. What is the sale price? So sale price lets me know that this is a 2-step problem. So we're going to have to subtract after the fact. All right, but first, let's go ahead and do our mini step. So I have 7.5%, and I want to turn that into a decimal. Now, the thing about this is that 7.5% already has a decimal in it. So when I do the booty bump, I got to take note of the decimal where it is now and then do the booty bump. So I'm going to go 1 and 2. Now this gap here, I'm going to put a 0 there. So in reality, 7.5% is going to turn into 0.075. Okay. So next step is I'm going to multiply $98.98 or $19.98 with 0.075. All right. In my calculator, I'm going to do that. 0.075. All right. I end up, this is what came up in my calculator. 1.4985. Okay. Remember, we're talking about money. So when we're talking about money, I have to take into account that I can only go to this amount right here. So if this is the case, I need to look next door, 5 or more, raise the score. So I see that 8 is there, so I can bump it up. I can bump that 9 up to a 0, which is going to turn that 4 into a 5. So in reality, this is going to be 1.50. Now, since it's asking for the sale price, I'm going to take the original amount and I'm going to subtract that from what the discount is. So the discount is going to be $1.50. So in my calculator, 19.98 minus 1.5. And then I end up in the end with $18.48. This is how much the pack of highlighters would cost after the discount. So you save $1.50. I don't think that's as big of a discount, so I would still probably pass on them. All right, next up. All of the math teachers from Sandusky went to Market at Main for dinner. The cost for the group's meal was $137.25. They had a coupon for 20% off. How much did they save? All right, let's start out with our mini step, taking 20 and turning that into or 20% and turning that into a decimal, which is going to turn it into 0.20. We can kind of omit that last 0 at the end, but I'll leave it in there. And now I'm going to multiply 137.25 times 0.20. So in my calculator, that's a big bill. I mean, don't they know? They know we're teachers, right? We're not real estate moguls. All right. So when I did this turns into $27.45. Okay. So it says, how much did they save? Well, this is exactly how much this is exactly how much we saved when we went to market at Main. I'm pretty much done. This is a one-step problem. It's only asking for the amount of the discount, and so we're Gucci. So we saved $27.45. All right, let's go ahead and do another one. Dre was excited to get new Jordans. They were $225. It went on sale on Valentine's Day for 45% off. What was the discount, and how much did he pay for his shoes? How much did Dre pay for his shoes? Okay, so this is asking for us to solve this is a two-part one. This is two-step. Start off by turning 45% into a decimal. So 0.45. Multiply that with the original price of the shoes. So 225 times 0.45, and then that ends up with 0.45. 101.25. Okay, so this is the amount of the discount. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract that amount from the original price of the shoes. So 225 minus 101.25, and then I end up with 123.75. And we're talking about shoes, or we're talking about money, so we're talking about dollar amounts. So $123.75 is how much he paid for the shoes after they went on sale for 45% off. So there you go. All right, let me see. Let's do one more. It says here, 3 friends went to a concert that was $75.95. They paid 25% less on their tickets because they wore red for heart disease awareness. How much did they save? This is a one-step problem, so it's only asking us for the discounted amount, how much they ended up saving. Same steps as always. Turn my percent into a decimal, and then multiply that with the original price of the tickets times 0.25. All right, so in my calculator, 75.995 times 0.25, and that gives me 18.9875. This is what popped up in my calculator, but I got to look to the 10th place, look next door, 5 or more, raise the score. So that 8 is going to turn into a 9. So in reality, it's 18.99. And we're talking about money for concert tickets, so they saved $18.99. All right, this is what I got for you guys. You guys can go ahead and take another shot at working out the assignments. From here on out, you're flying solo, but you've got this. Rewatch this video. If you feel like you're still struggling, watch it at a slower speed. I don't know, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I'll also try to leave some other videos for you guys to be able to watch in case me explaining it is still not good enough. All right. Peace out, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.